So here's what's bothering me now. This is within the last week. Is New York is where you're really seeing it right now. Is they are launching this vaccine passport. This idea that you need a passport to get into New York. Here's USA Today. This new app, the Excelsior Pass, is for any events that you can go to increase or to even increase your size of private gathering. So it's to control even things you do in private. It says right here the size of a wedding party or another catered event. You can't do unless you are using this app and showing that everyone's been vaccinated. But I mean, are we going to hit a point where if, let's say, I wanted to travel to, up to Montana, and at every state line, I know you say you don't like as much anymore now that you're older. I still like driving through the night, especially with little kids.
I love driving through the night. I just can't do it as well as I used to.
But especially little kids, 3 little kids in the back. I like them to be able to sleep while I'm driving. So what now? Is it going to get to a point where at every state line we have to stop and I have to show them passports and I have to roll down the windows and hope they don't wake the kids up as they're taking their temperatures and they're logging? And is there going to be checkpoints?
What would be
at
interesting
every point?
to me,
which now that is a reach from what we're talking about here, but is it unreasonable to say, could this go there? How can someone abuse this? I don't know how someone can do something criminal to you with your medical information. I'm not a criminal.
I don't either.
I'm sure there's something that they can come up with. I'm sure people can scam you if they know your medical information or your medical history. What's to stop people now from demanding your medical information when they don't have the authority to do it, but you're so afraid that this is going to become a requirement that you just start letting people check your medical information, medical history,
which is highly protected by law.
It is, and
it's one of the most highly protected personal data banks.
And I mean, you're crazy if you don't think bad people are going to abuse that. So
bad people will always abuse the situation, and we're always playing catch up with them.
Future video. Bad people will always find a way to do bad things.
Well, and part of that video is the good people are always behind.
Yeah.
We're always reacting because we're good people. We don't think that way. So it's when something terrible happens that we begin to put the safeguards in place quite often, that we aren't always ahead of the curve. Now, I'm also making a bit of an argument for the what we would disagree with. They would say, well, see, that's the point. We're trying to get ahead of the inevitability of something going really crazy and going wrong. And that's an argument that would have to be discussed.
The point is, though, you never will.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
And
are we going to have to just put all vaccines on this vaccination chart and which ones are required? I'm getting to the age where I got vaccines coming at me all the time: shingles and pneumonia and COVID and the flu. And at what point do I have to prove I've done all of this?
Yeah.